Welcome, welcome, welcome. I usually don't even show my face, yo. But today is a good day. Today is Monday, the 1st of July, day of emancipation. Welcome to my channel if you are new. Welcome to Royalty Tarot if you are new. Welcome back if you already been here. How was your weekend? Tomorrow is the eclipse if you're in a part of the world that I'm in. Northern Hemisphere, Eastern Standard Time. It would be tomorrow around like 12. I don't know. The full moon, the eclipse is happening in South America. If people don't know, but you still should be feeling the energy. This is a general for the collective. I already did a full moon for each element. You can check that out on YouTube platform and Facebook. I didn't do it for Instagram. I got something special for them today anyway. But let's see what energies y'all holding today. Hopefully it changed. It's for the collective. What do we have for the collective today? There we go. So far you got the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. I'm using the Gilded Tarot. That's the part I usually zip right on through. 4 of Swords, the Chariot, Major Arcana. First one up. We still in that energy of the Chariot. I might need to take a little break because we still getting the same energy cards until the eclipse pass. Mind you, keep in mind that the energy will permeate for 6 months for some of us. 3 to 6 months. Whatever you in, whatever path you choose, you'll continue to be in that. So if you change for the better, it's only going to get better. But if you decided to stay in where you at, expect what you're getting, if not worse. Okay? When the wheel of fortune is turning, you either get with the program or get left. How they say, you missed that bus, you just asked out. You got to walk it up. One more card for us. We got the World card too. Major Arcana. So finally 2 of them came out. One more card. It's funny, I got my blue obsidian on the table, electric blue and regular blue. And alright. 2 cards came out, so I'll read them together. But this is the first one I saw. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Pentacles. Bam. Y'all working on something? What y'all working on? What y'all focused on? Yeah. Anyway, but before I get into the reading, I got electric blue obsidian and regular blue obsidian. I think this is lab made, I'm not sure. And I got my clear quartz, which is like for clarity, clarification. It's like a wine, excuse me. It got all kinds of stones on here. Little tourmaline, little bloodstone, little moonstone, little amber, a couple little things on there. Helps with clarity, but main thing was communication with these crystals. That's why I picked them. I was called to pick them. I seen them sticking out. I picked them out. They're good for communication with those who are in this phase still with us and those who have passed on or transitioned, as I call it. But let's start off with the reading. We got the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, the Chariot, Major Arcana, the World, Major Arcana, and the Ace of Pentacles. They also came out with the 4 of Pentacles, okay? So what I'm getting from this is that you might have had this mental conflict with this 5 of Swords. You might have had this mental conflict where you had to lead with a truth or enlightenment, and some people don't like that. As you can see, there's some people on the battlefield laying down and some weeping in sorrow. So maybe you led with some type of, like I said, communication that led in truth. But the funny thing is, make sure whatever truth you led with was one of in love or one that was decisive for you, for everybody involved, not being petty or manipulative. It was definitely communication because it's next to the 8 of Wands, which is usually communication, swift action, back and forth, something but it's usually communication, all right? Or swift actions, something swift coming in. You got that underneath the major arcana of the Chariot. So this is reflection. It's like, though you may have that conflict, whether it was mental or having to leave in the truth, whatever it is, you had to victoriously move forward with courage, okay? You see that purple, little amethyst color there? So that's like having courage, strength, sobriety, things like that. So you move forward, even though you're reflecting, looking back. She's on a chariot, so it's like you graduated to a king, excuse me. You graduated to royal status because you didn't lead with your emotions. You didn't lead with your heart. You led with both heart and logics, okay? Mind and heart together. If those two are not together, your chariot won't go nowhere. How they say, you ain't going nowhere. So you made a decisive, I'd say it was communication that was decisive, that even though you reflecting and looking back, or you might have some lingering emotions, you still led with the courage. It's a little green here. Emerald. What month is that? May, Gemini. Okay. Detailed information. But it's the sun card. It's the sun on top of this card. So now you're like focused on you. You did what was best for you in the decision. When I read, I don't read for other people. Even though tarot is abstract, I only read for the person who is listening. I don't read for people who, trying to peer in or who it could apply to. It's only applying to you. So this is a general. If it doesn't relate, then maybe the next one will. Anywho, you got that communication with this Eight of Wands, right? Swift, quick action. The sun is over the horizon, so whatever it is you led, like I said, in love, for a new beginning, basically, a new start. You got this world card underneath it. I say new start because this is the lessons learned card. This is how they say completions. Everything that you're supposed to learn or get from a situation, you did, regardless of how you feel. Whether it's growing pains or celebration, you learned in it. Okay? The world card. Cycles ending. Completion. Look at the moon in the back. How they say you graduated. You can't go back once you graduate. You can't unlearn what you know. And the number at the top of this is 21. So that's like creation, completions, or divine connection with the divine, with your higher power. So you learn. You learn through the experience. Now, if everybody, I didn't say everybody learned in it, but you have. And then you got this Four of Swords. It's you getting rest or needing rest. This is the future tense. This is you getting rest or needing rest, because this is more communication. When you rest, look at that blue. That's why I got this obsidian. When you rest, you can get messages through your nocturnal state. Your ego is at rest. You're not trying to protect yourself. You're not overthinking things. Your feelings ain't involved. That's when you are literally at total rest, and messages can come to you from the divine, whether it be from a higher power, your ancestors, your loved ones, or just things that you need to know for your next step or move. Okay? So it's just you getting a rest from things that probably didn't work out in the way that you expected it, but it worked out for the best. Okay? So get that rest, because that means you're about to be into a new experience, right? I say that because you got the Ace of Pentacles. It's an opportunity for a new beginning, something practical, grounded, stable. Something you can be dedicated to, something you can grow, something you can nurture. This is an opportunity. Now, mind you, even though aces are blessings, there are opportunities that you still have free will in. You can accept it or leave it. But this is something definitely on the horizon in the practical sense. Now, this is a general, so I ain't even going to go into detail what it could be. But this ain't just emotional. This is something tangible in this realm. 3D, see, touch, taste, feel, that you can grow. So like I said, it could be a new job, a new house, a new relationship that you can grow to the next levels that's actually going to be something. It ain't a fling or fly by night. It can be anything, literally. Apply this is if it applies to you. You see how this goes for you, because it's a general, but it's something practical and tangible. And I don't know what the hell this is. Look like a meerkat or a mole. I don't know, but they pop their head out of the ground, they look around. So you probably want to search for a new horizon. Like I said, I'm going to do more detail with that because I really don't know what little animal that is, but it's of the earth sense. It's not a water creature. No, it's not emotional. It's more, like I said, grounded, practical, know the ins and outs. You got the Four of Pentacles that came out with it. And both of these are moon cards. So maybe your new opportunity has not come yet, but it's definitely in the near future. Moons mean it's still in a shadow phase. Like I said, maybe it hasn't come to fruition yet, or it's on the horizon, like I said. But you got this Four of Pentacles, so you could be saving or holding back or waiting literally for it, right? Let me see if I need to clarify. Because I think that is with the Pentacles. He's wearing purple. Strong. He holding them close to his chest. So maybe you're not letting people know. Maybe it'll be a secret. Let's see. Clarify this Four of Pentacles, please. Because you got two fours. You got the mental or the communication, should I say, with the Four of Swords. And then you got another four with the Pentacles. And four represents like a foundation for me. A grounding. It's like four legs on a table or on a chair. Something that you can be stable in. When I clarified the Four of Swords, you got this Knight of Swords. So when I clarify with you got the Knight of Swords, more blue and more purple, being strong with the communication, leading with this truth or enlightenment. Is somebody coming in with it or you already led with it? But that you just holding back something. Okay? You just holding back something. But yeah, I like that. I like that. Let me see what advice we can give to this. Get my little deck. What advice can we give? Because it's a lot of communication, a little bit of action, but we learn through the lesson, and now we getting our tangible results, right? Like I said, you probably don't know what's coming, but you know something is coming. Or if you are anticipating something coming, it's definitely coming for sure. Because you had to release the old for it. Two cards came out. You got hobby and new exercise program. Anything else? Well, damn. More purple cards. I do believe that will be it. This must be for a couple people. We got keeping the faith. Look at all that purple. Keeping the faith. Having optimism. Remember when all the good times, things happen for you and you was in good times. Like I said, having that faith, keeping that faith. Whatever you believe in your higher power, keep the faith. Because have they let you down? Usually when a door is locked, that means you ain't got the key to it yet, right? But there's a window. And some stairs. You know, it's probably some things that you need to complete. And then you got this another card, support. Look at that yellow, that solar plexus, your core, focusing on you. Being strong, courageous, more purple. I'm going to read these cards for y'all in a brief context. You got a new exercise program. We need to shake some things up. Move your body, do some things. We have come to some realizations that sometimes we don't want to face. We think we can still do things the same way and get different results. That's insanity. I say today is the day of emancipation, liberation, freedom. Okay? To be liberated, treated equally. We're not all the same, but we equally. So emancipation just means your freedom. Literally liberated. Releasing toxic things, learning from it, and trying a new way. And then we got hobbies. Damn. Y'all know y'all can make money off your hobbies, right? We're going to go right in order. We got hobbies that came out first. How are you spending your free time? When you're going through life changes, hobbies can provide a stress outlet and a meaningful foundation. This card is guiding you to invest in your pursuits. Look at that. More purple and yellow. Support. Purple and yellow. Okay? You can use them as a way as to relax, learn, and enjoy yourself. You love to stay busy, and these interests bring fun into your hectic life. Excuse me. Hobbies can be productive. Many people turn them into careers. Hello, what am I doing? So imagine you have unlimited time, energy, and money available for your hobby. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? That's your inner truth. Bing. Some truth for enlightenment, okay? You can start saving a new foundation and it'll lead with some truth and enlightenment. So that's what that means. You learn through the lessons. You got a new opportunity to start anew. You can start saving. Lead with the truth and enlightenment. So you can do that, right? Additional meanings just means self-employment, a career based on your passions, trying something new, and balancing work and play. And then we got a new exercise program. Hold up. There we go. You've already likely heard this. It's time to make a change in your exercise program. This may mean simply starting to exercise if you've been suddenly, like if you've been sitting on your ass, get up and do something. You ain't got to be a gym rat. Go walking. Start off with something that you do every day. Get up and do something for yourself. Literally. Not hedonistic, not pleasure seeking. I'm talking about something that actually serves you, that will serve you in the long run. You don't have to compare yourself to everybody else, or all of something just drastically change your diet, but you know that what you're eating or what you're doing ain't the fuck working. So that means trying something new. You understand? It also can be a sign that you need to change your fitness regimen so it can fit your current lifestyle. Like I said, everybody ain't a gym rat. You can work out at home. Shit, you could enter a dance class. You could do yoga. You could do something for you. It could be anything. That was just a few examples, okay? Your answer will be there. One thing's for sure, if you've been guided to exercise in a way that you find enjoying and stimulating, as a result, you'll look forward to exercising. So you'll want to. When you do something you like, you'll want to do it. And some of y'all just need a little buddy that's going to motivate y'all. Because some people don't have it in them. Or they feel like it's going to take a long time to get results. But guess what? Whatever you've been doing, it took you... How old are you now? To get there. Okay? Or sometimes a depressive state could have made you do some things to yourself as an emotional... Like emotional eating and things like that. But anyway, as you look forward to exercising, you'll gain practical benefits such as increased energy, confidence, productivity, and a flow of new ideas along the way with your new health benefits. So additional meanings just means mental stimulation, study to exercise the mind, exercise to improve your vision and sharpen your eyesight, weightlifting for strength training, going on nature walks, yoga, same shit I just said, using a workbook or attending a class that teaches you healing methods. Okay, and exercise. And like I said, with this keeping the faith card, it's basically what I said. Optimism. Okay? Some of the changes you're going through have been challenging, right? And this urges you to keep your faith, okay? And that you will have a positive outcome. If you lapse into pessimism, it won't change a goddamn thing. It just adds straight stress to your fucking lifestyle. That's all. And stress don't fix anything. In fact, it might make it worse. Faith comes in many forms, as reconnecting with your higher power through prayer, meditation, or reviewing all the times where things worked out for the best, okay? Faith is your inner knowingness that in your experience, it's purposeful and you'll have a happy ending. So additional meanings just means spiritual religious study, spiritual or religious community, prayer, ritual, optimism, hope, and like I said, a positive outlook. And this support card, Lord, if y'all don't let people help y'all, delegate. If somebody gonna help y'all, accept it. All that independent shit, that's fine. But lessons will teach you that you the same help you give out, you also can receive, right? I need to take a little page from my own damn book, right? Don't think I'm left out of this. I'm going through the experience with y'all. How they say I'm learning with y'all. But support. Here we go. You received this card because you've been accustomed to doing everything yourself. And now it's time to receive and request the help you need. This is a valuable life lesson that will allow you to grow in every area. So think of it as an investment. This card indicates that it's time for self-honesty, in which you admit to yourself that there's more than one area where you can benefit from getting assistance. This is not telling yourself that you've done something wrong. It's just that many parts of your life require a team approach. How they say it takes a village to raise a child. And sometimes if you always give in a situation, the universe will make it so that you have to learn a lesson in receiving. Because it's like a prideful thing just to help people and not receive the help, right? It's prideful. That's making it seem like people need you and you don't need them. It's a give and take situation, all right? With people pulling their strengths together to help each other. That's what a team approach is. Okay, additional meanings just means money coming to you. Joining a support group. Sometimes you just need help. Child support or alimony. Consultation with a healthcare professional. Some of y'all might need the guidance. You might need, like I said, that little bit of detail. When I see Gemini on this card, it just represents that emerald. That's why I said like details. They pay attention to the facts and logical situation. It's like somebody on the outside who can tell you things that you can't see. Asking for the support you need and allowing yourself to be supported. So I said, release that I can do it on my own, or I don't want nobody to help me, or I don't want to know that shame or fear. Release all that. All this comes to communication, opening your mouth. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow with another message for you guys. Stay blessed.